Hi. Oh, yep, I'm speaking. Okay. Hi, and welcome to the final game of our 24-hour charity. It has been a blast. We've been able to raise. Oh, we got even more. I think we're at the 1,600 now in donations. Thank you so much, the bent one.
The real bent one?
I don't know what that means.
Ben!
That's our Ben!
That's Ben!
Amazing.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you for coming by, Ben. And we're here to play some D&D, have some fun. My name is Adrian Lawrence. You can find me on Dungeons and Degrees at Dungeons and Degrees, and then I have a personal one at Dagger_24. Don't even post that much there. I just make content and then say it's not enough. And to my right, I have my brother Dante. Dante, what is up? He's the individual who helped me find the contact to this. Tell me about your volunteer stuff real quick for FLA.
Oh, sure. Yeah, so I mostly work with Orlando DSA, but through Orlando DSA, we do a lot of work with Florida Access Network, whether it be creating zines, like educational zines, or helping them with. We have some of our members that help with escorting at the abortion clinics, stuff like that. So I mostly just do a lot of coordinating with through Orlando DSA, and yeah, that's how I help out. And then we do stuff like this. Where a couple months ago we did a donation drive as well for them. I think we raised like a couple $1,000 over a couple months.
Amazing.
But yeah, I do.
All right, and let's go down the line to Shane. Shane, tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Shane Brockway. I'm the lead miniature painter for College Humor's actual play show, Dimension 20. But you can find my personal miniatures and stuff at The Blind Man on mostly Instagram, but the T is a 7. And a soon-to-be announced folk horror anthology podcast.
Hell yeah. All right, next up, we're going down into the left corner. Rick.
Howdy, I'm Rick Perry. I am the production designer and creative producer for also for College Humor's actual play show Dimension 20. And you can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Richard H. Perry.
Awesome. On to Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin McCulloch. I DM the actual play series Tales From in our current season, Starlight Ascension. You can find me on TikTok at DM_Wismet or on Twitter at Wismet.
All right, and my co-host, last but not least, we'll skip her. No, Alex, go ahead and speak.
Well, I'm the other half of Dungeons and Degrees. I may be the only half, because I'm about to fight somebody. I'm also one of Robin's players on Tales From, so I'm tied to everybody here. And if you really just adore listening to me talk or ramble, you can literally find me on any social media at Eloquent Mime. I'm the same everywhere except for Twitch. Twitch, it's LO_mime. LO_Quint Mime. Somebody stole my fucking name. I'm gonna fight him. Feeling feisty. Sorry.
All right. And let's just jump into it. We are all kind of on this kind of scraggly, not scraggly. The sand beneath your fingers as you've become awake feels kind of very cool, along with the noises starting to come to from just oblivion to waves crashing and touching the tips of your feet. You know a couple of things. You know y'all are supposed to be together. Y'all know you're supposed to get back to your ship. and you know you're in danger. I want everyone to roll me Constitution to see who wakes up first. And yeah, we'll go in that order of kind of waking up and introducing your characters.
I got a
I got a
24.
All right, 24, 5,
7.
7.
7.
All right.
That's a natural 1.
All
Get
right.
him out now. Get him out now.
The sea consumes you. No, Alex, go ahead and wake up and introduce your character.
So the camera pans up on a stately mountain dwarf. Boots are well worn. Pants look like they've been stolen. Shirt absolutely has a couple of bloodstains that are not my own. And you see a beard, but that beard is just slightly like not where it should be. It's like a little scooted off of their face. And then you see a long red braid fallen all over their face. I am playing Lazarus. Lazarus is a rogue. And she is not who she may be to the rest of them. So she slowly flutters her eyes open, coughs a whole bunch of junk out of her lungs, and quickly realizes that her hat is askewed, her hair is all out, and her beard isn't where it's supposed to be. So before any of her other people wake back up, she quickly adjusts her disguise and makes sure that her braid is still tucked into her hat and that her beard is on her face.
All right. You see your compatriots all around disheveled, and we see two of them wake up at the same time. I'm going to say, Shane, go ahead and go first. Both of y'all, Shane and Dante's characters both wake up at the same time and kind of like look at each other. But yeah, go ahead, Shane, to describe your character.
And what you see before you at a mighty 1 foot 11 inches is what appears to be the oldest kobold you have ever seen, but wearing nothing but the finest oversized vest you have ever seen, as well as platform winged boots. Kamanka, the kobold barbarian, looks around kind of in awe, and you can tell because Kamanka also has very clearly tattooed eyebrows that do shift in a very overtly expressive sense, as if they really desired an eyebrow but don't really understand it, being of a more lizard folk variety. So they definitely, bend down and pick up some sand and kind of like rub it between their fingers and kind of think about as if any information could be gathered from that, and picks up their much larger than them long sword and gets ready to get going.
All right, Dante.
All right. And I wake up, a little panicked, wiping all the water off me. I look around. My name's Roy. I'm a very tall, dark elf, wearing very much soaked but raggedy clothes, torn pants, no shoes, just, but not saying much at all either. Just really confused about what's going on.
All right. Can I get Dante? What's the character's name again?
Roy.
Roy.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I heard that right. I actually heard it incorrectly. And Alex, and Shane, it's Kamanka.
Yeah, Kamanka.
Awesome, I spelled that right somehow. And Alex, real quick.
Lazarus. I have it spelled very incorrectly, so if anyone wants to come at me, you can once again fight me. Lazaras.
Gotcha. And all right, next we have Rick's character to wake up.
So laying on the sand, covered in a cloak that sort of seems to utterly match the sand. There's like a little swarm of like gnats and flies, like looks like maybe a corpse laying under a torn sail or something. You see a lizard folk person start to stand up, and their scales are like kind of black and white and sort of peeling. Um, Lots of weapons hanging off this person. Um, and they sort of stand up and like blink and sort of blow some sand out of their nostrils, and look down and notice that this little crocheted, like an almost finished crocheted hat is on the ground, and they pick it up and quickly tuck it into their vest.
Awesome. And what's the lizard folk's name?
His name is Stevie Dawn.
Stevie Dawn. Thank you. All right. Everyone wakes up except for Robin's character. What do y'all do? We'll get to once someone wakes her up. We'll see what happens. Let's get the description.
Well, Kamanka would probably go over there and do more of the sniff poke to see if they're dead. Naturally, if somebody's dead on the beach, they could have items that are useful.
5 more minutes, please.
There we go. Go ahead, describe your character.
Laying on the beach enjoying a good nap is a half-elf woman with a head of very well-kept red hair. Maybe not right now because it's full of sand. She is wearing a traditional like bardic cap, long cap with the feather in it. Is very like gauche, lots of purples and golds, and like a very elegant like a leather doublet kind of situation. And has her trusty mandolin that is laying next to her in the sand. She is loath to open her eyes, but as she is continually being poked, Scarlet Birdsong is going to open her eyes and look around at these people who she's not 100% sure why she's here with.
All right. Everyone's awakened. In unison in all y'all's heads, you hear in very kind of cut speaking pattern with some sort of interference, you hear, Captain, back, and it just cuts out.
So Kamanka would kind of look around confused at everyone and say, "So I was the captain, right?"
You were what?
The captain.
Captain
The-
of what?
Captain?
Yeah.
Seems correct.
Can
I
captaincy to dispute it?
Can I like scan the like shoreline, just immediate vicinity for immediate danger?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, and whoever else would like to check as well.
22.
All right. With the 22, you see that the shore is kind of you're in this cove, and the walls are high, and it kind of funnels inward towards some kind of plains. The distance, you do see a singular tower that, is it something that's watching you? Is it something that y'all are coming here for? It's just a point of interest for a one shot. Just to get meta with it. But yeah. There was a dispute.
Kamanka is having a strong sense of interest in this point.
Listen, I know I don't know a lot of things right now. I do. But I don't think that I would have followed a kobold onto a ship. But we are wrecked, so it may have happened.
Oh, please, please. Nobody thinks they're going to follow a kobold onto a ship. And then it happens. And then you don't regret any minute of it, except for probably right now. But as the captain, I don't steer the ship, clearly. So that was probably not my fault.
This is just Tuesday for me, honestly. Following a kobold onto a deserted island isn't necessarily out of the norm.
Stevie Dawn, you also notice that there's no like wreckage. It's just y'all's bodies. There's no like floating wood or anything like that.
There's not a door.
Where is the ship?
There's no door, Lazarus. You look around. The waves just seem to be coming into the cove, and that's all you see. No tips of like masts or anything like that.
Well, there's no use just standing here. Maybe we should just go try to find it. Because, perhaps it's ready for us to leave.
As much as I don't want to, let's follow the kobold.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, I guess let's go.
Oh,
All right, anything's better than waiting around here.
y'all enter into the destination. Are y'all heading just straight towards the tower, or are you trying to keep along the coast?
What does the trail look like to the coast? Like, does it look like it's just on a steep path, or does it look like there could be a hill or an incline that we could climb, or would it be? Does it look like there's a path from where we are?
Yeah. So to the it would go, you see that the high walls kind of like meet farther down, probably like a mile or a mile and a half before you can get up, and then you'd have to walk all the way back up to see another mile and a half to get to that high position if you want to look around. The pathway, there's no like beaten path on this thing. The only kind of remnants of, actually, someone roll me a survival check if anyone has it proficient.
I'm not very wise.
21.
Nice.
Higher than me.
Good job.
You
Let's go to 21.
you see a okay, so both of y'all see that with this survival check, the trees seem odd. They seem a bit too close together in some parts and very like wide for a path, but there's no path there. There's no feet marks or anything like that in its way. In other spots, it seems artificial, like somebody had grown them in a particular way, and it's not just been grown by itself. Not by itself, but more like naturally done. There we go.
These are strange trees.
What do you make of it? Think we should see what's going on there?
Question: how can trees be strange?
If they grow in the
Someone-
opposite direction.
Someone planted these trees in a strange way. Tongue flicks out.
Right.
All right, are we still headed towards the top of that cove? Yes, okay. Y'all keep moving along this edge until you reach the top. You see that beyond from what you could see at that lower level, there is blue as far as the eye can see. And then the coast kind of cuts left and then dips into a fog. Back the opposite way, where the other side of the cove kind of hits, is also hard to see at this point over here. But you see that there are more forested areas compared to this the way you've come.
I would turn to the other lizard folk and ask him if this the fog lays in a strange way as well.
Hard to say.
If you want to
You're a man of a lot of words, aren't you?
Just turns, looks at you, blinks lizard eyes. Actually, they would like go like that.
Yeah.
Well, unless anyone has any objections, Kamanka would just start continuing to stroll rather jauntily towards the fog.
All right, awesome. We're heading to the fog. Y'all start to see that this area that you are starting to proceed, this fog is starting to kind of cover up some of the sky. What you saw, which are these beautiful shades of blue, are starting to turn into dark purples, and all of a sudden it seems like a shift in like atmosphere. Your breath feels a little bit more stifled than it was prior. Do y'all continue into the fog?
I don't like this choose your own adventure.
You picked the wrong game, my friend.
I don't see anything that would tell us not to. Is there anything threatening other than
Atmosphere.
not being able to breathe?
Some might say the biggest of fears. No, nothing at all. I mean, you can't see anything. It's such a thick fog.
Is this a normal day for you, Scarlet?
Can't say supernatural fog is in the average day, but
Not on your bingo card today?
no, not on my bingo card for this week. However, if we are to face this, we should do it together. It seems we are all here together for a reason. Also, I don't need to breathe, so I really don't have any important things here.
Hey, I'm just the captain. I'm down to go wherever you guys want.
That's exactly what the captain does.
I'm just the captain. Don't expect me to lead.
We delegate.
I'm guessing that's what you said before we crashed landed or crashed on this beach.
I just woke up on this beach. No evidence, no
Oh,
floating.
No
water.
evidence. No.
But you did hear.
Your bones are intact. We did not crash.
Yeah, you actually a good point.
No injuries.
injuries.
No missing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely
You're
check
about to
my
get-
pockets as you say
about to
that.
be hunted. I've read this book.
I've read this book.
About to be
I wrote this
hunted.
book.
I will step forward into the fog.
All right. Anyone following?
I'm right behind.
I will
Stevie
follow.
Dawn? Kaminka,
I mean, I will lead from behind.
Scarlet, Roy, and Lazarus. Do you follow?
Yes.
Roy, John?
I'm hesitant, but I'm going.
I'm gonna throw my cloak hood up the Cloak of Elvenkind hood up and to get my short bow out and knock an arrow and sort of go
Hell
into
yeah.
stealth mode.
Can you still hear people? Are you guys? You're just gonna walk in? Can you still hear me?
They can hear you, but I mean, if they continue walking, the voice of you is starting to get fainter and fainter.
Oh my! I pull out. I guess I pull out my dagger and keep following along. I guess I'm not making a better choice, so.
All right. Y'all head into the forest. Or to the fog, sorry. Wrong. Scratching that.
Into the thick of it.
Yeah, into the thick of it. And y'all see each other kind of like you keep close enough that you can still see. And you hear that noise again. Captain, need you back at over.
I would say, my boy, I'm headed back. Where is the ship?
Unfortunately, there's no response after a 10 to 15 seconds of waiting for a response. You see that the fog in front of you starts to kind of like billow in a different way that it was as you're proceeding forward. Like wind and wisps kind of like flow it left and then right. I want the first people that are in the front who said they were going in first. I want them to roll me perception checks, and the people behind perception checks with disadvantage.
23.
Amazing.
18.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Nice.
I got a 1!
14.
I'm gonna roll something for if that happens.
Or not. Or you don't have to.
I don't have
Look.
to.
There are no rules in this game that we are playing.
That was the first fact we stated at the very beginning of this. All right. 23, 20, 18. Anything below 20, you'll see 4 figures kind of in front, like 20 to 30 feet up, that seem to be like slowly approaching. This is like 18, 20. 23 or 20 and up, you notice that 2 of them have like these objects in their hands and they start to glow. And then the other 2 in front, as you kind of like focus in on the fog and the shapes that it's created through these shadows, that these small objects all of a sudden are starting to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. It doesn't seem like they think you've spotted them. It just seems that that you're just proceeding with caution. Alex, Lazarus, my boy. Where the hell is everybody? They were right in front of you.
I pick up my pace and I step at least 4 steps in front of me.
You bang and a large metal like drums kind of vibrates your body as you look up and see this large iron, for a lack of a better word, giant. One of the small people you saw in the shadows, you just see run and hit this thing. The people who got 20 and above just hit. And you also hear the ringing and clanging of a metal like echoing within this beast.
Ah, son of a bitch!
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
I told you guys the fog was a bad idea.
Whoa, I got advantage on initiative and I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Oh my god.
Whoa! That's so rad.
Crazy.
I got a 21. I got a nat 20 as well.
Nice.
Do I know what the
22.
fuck is about to happen? Absolutely not.
19
I got a
plus 9 for
24.
a 28.
Oh my god.
Rick, what is your plus? Since there's so many people getting 20s and stuff.
I got a +4, so I'm 24
Okay, cool.
initiative.
All right, anyone that got a natural 20 will have advantage on the first rounds of attacks. And then after that, it'll just go to your normal, any advantage, disadvantages your character has. Scarlet. All right, just need initiatives for Kameka and Roy.
22.
A
Nice.
9.
You say 9?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just double checking. All right, Scarlet. I got Scarlet, Stevie, I think Kameka, Lazarus, and Roy. Okay, wow, everyone else goes there. Okay, cool. Scarlet, you're up first. Within the fog, you see these two giant, like figures, and then you see two smaller ones. They're kind of being obscured, but because of the light that's coming from the two smaller in the back, you can definitely see outlines of the bigger individuals.
So, can I surmise that the lights are helping them to sort of see through this very thick fog?
Roll
Whoever
me
these figures
Arcana. Real
Ooh.
quick.
I will do that. It's not fantastic. Okay, that's a natural 1, so that's a 4.
Yeah. It's like a spotlight.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. With that logic, what could go wrong? So Scarlet is just going to cast, because she rolled the net 1. She doesn't know. She's just going to cast Dancing Lights. She's going to basically just do like, one within 60 feet in like all 4 corners from her to try and just create some illumination within this fog.
With that move, you see that it's kind of like you've created this like arena now of this place area with more closely details that you can spy. There are 2 iron giants and a witch that is like readying an attack. That's what the light was from whatever object they have. Yep.
Okay, so I am going to pull out the dalliance, my mandolin, and play a little bard tune. I'm not gonna sing, and I'm going to give inspiration to the kobold, who's obviously the captain, so he should have the inspiration.
Kameka. All right, awesome.
And that's my turn.
Stevie.
So we see 2 like iron giants, like humanoids that are iron made, seemingly, and then a like witch woman who's readying a spell or an action of some kind.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's correct.
Are they looking at us, or who are
They're
they
looking at Lazarus, who had bumped into them and had made the most noise at this point. But since things have lit up, they haven't turned, but the witch has. And it's kind of like spying the area around.
I'm gonna shoot her with this bow, or try to at least.
Don't hurt her. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, do it.
Okay. That's a 21 to hit.
Awesome hits.
Okay. And I believe this is sneak attack.
Yes, they have not gone. So
It's been a minute since I played a 4, 8, and then 27 points of damage.
You see that the arrow strikes, and like at first they were in attack. They thought this person was just like coming out of nowhere attacking, or Lazarus would come in attacking the giants immediately. But now that someone's actually hit, the witch is like, ah, what? Ah, help! Screams for the giants to start a different approach now. Unfortunately, you all rolled very well, so it's now Kameka's turn.
How far are they right from us right now?
The giants 20, the witch 30.
All right. Well, Kamanka does a little crack of the old knuckles, and pulls out his long sword and reminds everyone not to fear. Kamanka's here, and I would like to rage.
Yes.
So I am of the path of wild magic, though. So I have to roll to see what happens, and pre-apologize. Okay, I got an 8. A bolt of lightning shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, which will be the witch, or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn.
Well, that is a fail. I rolled a 2. So how much damage do I take?
That'll be 1d6, so 2. But I can, for as long as my rage lasts, I can use this as a bonus action on each of my turns.
Nice. And did you say anything about being blinded or something? Or
And be blinded until the start of your next turn.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. That's gonna suck for a lot of my spells.
Help. And then I would like to charge with my what is it called? The winged boots directly at the head of an iron giant,
Amazing.
screaming as high pitched as an old kobold can.
All right, go ahead and roll.
All right. So swinging my long sword. Be a 22.
22. All right. And is this longsword? Does it have any, like +1 to it, or is it?
No, it's just a standard longsword. But it is, since it's versatile, I'm obviously going to do the two-handed version.
Gotcha.
But nothing fancy added to it.
All right.
Just old trusty.
You swing old trusty. It hits, but you feel the blade kind of vibrate as you swing against it. Almost if it's, it is not, needs to be a little bit more, masterful crafted for it to damage this creature.
Well then, for my second attack, I will try to see if I can, instead of just take a direct hit at its head, see if I can just, jam it in an eye hole, to see if perhaps that might help.
I like it.
So I will do that. However, I will use one of my Bardic Inspiration to give it a Psychic Blade, so there'll be some additional psychic damage if this pays off.
Nice.
That will be 20, not natural.
Oh, that is right on the money, what you need.
Wonderful.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Perfect. So does the regular slash work as well, or just the psychic damage?
It's going to be just the psychic damage, but I'm going to add some stuff to it as well.
Okay, cool. So it's 2d6. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 psychic damage.
You pierce the...
As I yell, not so strong there.
And you see, the force kind of, as you stab the sword in, kind of anyone who's behind or can see the back, the force just kind of pops out the other side as well. And you see it's a little shaky.
And that will be my turn.
All right, we have Lazarus.
Okay, so I just ran into this creature. Do I see the witch?
You see 2 large boots. You peek around, you can see the witch, yeah.
Can I get within 30 feet of the witch?
You're already within 30 feet of the witch.
Fabulous. I have this wonderful pair of glasses that I'm going to put on my face called the Eyes of Charming. and I am going to cast Charm Person on the witch. She's a spell save of 13.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna make sure. I think this is still gonna be good. Okay, as long as you can see it. Okay, we're good. The witch is currently blind, so I was like, you put on the glasses, they don't see the glasses. You're gonna
I
yeah.
am not blind.
Yes, exactly. All right. Yeah, I have to roll a wisdom save. Please don't let me down. Okay, I'm gonna choose a different dice roller. Okay, that is a fail. This person is charmed.
Yep.
Well, there goes all my fun stuff. All right. Anything else, Lazarus?
What are you doing here? Why are you attacking us?
What?
I say to the witch.
Wow, your voice is so pretty.
No, it's rugged.
Oh, I'm sorry, rugged. My bad. You're ruggedly handsome. We're just here to defend off the land for our master.
Who is your master?
The big one.
The big what?
That's just what they call him. Big one. The big one. I wish I could see you. Maybe in
I'm ruggedly handsome and 6 feet tall.
I think I've heard of this big one. You think may have referred to this big one by Big Cheese in the past.
Sometimes. Usually the mouse, but not me. All right, that's enough conversation. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
Please don't attack my friends.
Oh, I think about it. But I am charmed, so yeah. Okay, it is now the giant's turn. There's 2 of them. They're both going to take 2 attacks. One's going to attack... yeah. Alex. Twice.
Who's controlling these things? Why are you attacking me?
23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, oh, how about a 16?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they
man.
both hit.
I rolled a 3 on that one. Just FYI. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh, shoot. Alex, you ready? This is going to be a lot.
What? Is gonna be halved
Okay, cool.
for uncanny dodge.
Oh, good. That is... That's going to be 18 half to 9.
Okay.
And
I can
then
do that.
that's 1 hit.
Okay.
And the other one is 14 half to 7.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Everything's great. Everything's going to plan.
Everything's great.
Also, there's another person going to attack. They're going to look around. Let's see. Did anyone move up? I think everyone used their range. Oh, no. There's one in the air right now with their elven
I'm
kind.
floating by the head of a mighty giant.
All right. He's going to swipe with this. That's... With disadvantage, that's a 15. Does that hit?
That's not going to cut it.
All right. And the second one is going to be a 16.
That is 1 too short, and the tattoos on Kamanka's biceps of Kamanka's face laugh. You don't hear it, though.
Amazing. You see the one that you've pierced in the eye, as it's kind of like servos and things are all messing up, it's swiping, and because you're so close to the face, it's having a tough time, and you're just kind of bobbing and weaving like nothing. It is now the witch's turn. The witch is blind. Hey, where'd you go? What's going on? And let's
She's
see.
blind. She's charmed. She has an arrow sticking out of her. There's a lot of blood coming out.
It's a real catch-all. But I don't know. I think the only thing it's gonna do is try to heal herself, and that's it. Because that's not.
Give us some information.
Hey, give me some of that sweet, sweet exposition. All right, I'll give it on you. Your turn, Alex. It is now Roy's turn.
All right. So I go and try to find where Lazarus is and like attack the giant that's standing before her. So I'll use my bonus action for Flame Blade and pull out my Flame Blade and my scimitar. And I mean, first of all, am I within like running distance from this giant?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I run towards the giant and try and pull the same stunt as Kaminka and go for the eyes.
Okay. You're gonna need to like climb that thing. So give me an athletics check, and if you succeed, I'll give you advantage. Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Are you more dexterous than strength?
Ugh.
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
All right, you make it
I
up
got
to
a
the
plus 6 or plus 5.
you make it up to the neck. You're not gonna be able to make it to the eye to give them disadvantage, but you're still gonna get advantage on your attack.
Okay. So, that's a 12.
12. That's not gonna hit. You bang against this giant body, and with the flames still trying to like heat it up, it seems like it's doing nothing at this point. You're gonna need a lot more force and a little bit more strategy to take this one down. All right, we're gonna go back to the top. Scarlet.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the two Iron Boys. I'm going to clack my heels together, engage my own winged boots to sort of take off, get a little bit of air. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use my bonus action to use Unsettling Words on the Iron Giant closest to me. Which means that I get to roll. I roll a d8, and then they subtract it from their next saving throw before the start of my next turn. I rolled a 2, so that's not great. But the reason I do that is because are the two Iron Giants within 40 feet of each other? Do you think? Okay, so I'm going to cast Slow, targeting both of them. They both have to make a Wisdom saving throw. DC 16, and the one closest to me has to subtract 2 from their save.
All right. DC 16. I said I'd change the dice roller, but I didn't. All right. Only one of them made it by 3, and the other one failed by 2.
Perfect. So the one that failed, -2 AC, -2 to dex saving throws, can't use reaction, and can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both, and also can't make more than one attack per turn.
Hey, that is nice.
That does mean that my lights go away, though, but I'm okay. I can take that trade. And that's Scarlet's turn.
All right, amazing. Alrighty then. Let us see. It is now Stevie Dawn.
I did want to bonus action hide at the end of that last round, but I realized I didn't say that.
I'll allow it. Yeah, no hair off my back.
Okay. Does it look like, from what we have seen so far? I guess I have 2 questions. How injured does this witch look?
Very.
Very injured. Okay.
Actually, before she healed, she was very injured.
Okay. And then
yeah.
in at the moment that Lazarus was talking with her, did it seem like the Iron Giants were responding to her commands or words or anything like that, or do they seem like just sort of like with her but separate entities?
Definitely with her, but separate entities. They seem to be like, you heard her ask for help. They only did so much. They mainly focused on the things in front of them. It was more of a cry than a command from the witch.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to roll me. Let's see. What do I do? Roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
You notice that the the way that these giants are moving is very mechanical, obviously, but they're more like, it seems like it's rusted. Their range is not as good as it could be, and if anyone wants to roll me a Arcana check as well, I can explain one other thing. But for you,
That's not gonna be me.
yeah. But yeah, it seems like these are not as well made, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 19 for Arcana.
19? Psychic damage shouldn't work, but it did here. Something else is going on.
So the two iron giants, and one of them is like heavily debuffed, and the other one has Kamenka, like Yodoing
Count Dooku. Yeah.
yeah, right. Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at the debuffed one.
All right.
That is 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. 23 damage.
All right. You see this thing, and you're just using your arrow, correct?
It's a normal short bow.
Gotcha.
Mundane.
You hit it, it bounces. It should have pierced, but it just seems like there's something that's very heavily guarding this thing. It does not seem like it's damage. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, stand down, or we will kill you all. And then bonus action hide.
All right. Okay. It is now Kamenka. You hear the witch kind of like, who's that? You with the pretty one, the handsome pretty one?
Well, Kamanka cracks his little back and goes, "Ooh!" And the lightning will spend my bonus action to shoot lightning back at her.
Yeah, she opens her eyes for a second and then just immediately, if I fail this, it's going to go blind again. Yep, it happens again.
So that will be... that is 6 radiant damage.
Awesome.
And then I have a question for you.
Yes, yes.
As a very tiny kobold, and I'm up here on this head, is there any crawlable, orifices of some sort? Is the mouth sealed or is it open?
There's one that you just blew open with your blade earlier. So
Go through the blood.
no.
As kobolds have dark vision, I would like to slide my way down there, cackling, and see if I can go in there.
All right. Roll me either athletics to kind of force your way or acrobatics to kind of like slip.
I will use athletics.
Okay.
And I am in a rage, so I get advantage on my strength check
Hell
here,
yeah.
right? 22.
All right, you make it in. You see a bunch of like gears and wires and things like that. Just all you're inside of it. What do you want to do now that you're inside?
I would like to yell by the power of me, and then swing my. Well, I suppose it's probably very tight, but I would try to like cut the wires with my long sword.
Okay, yeah. Roll me 4d10.
Yeah,
You're inside of it.
sick. I'm gonna need one more d10. I'll just roll one more. 21.
All right. Things start smoking. You see, there's like you just hear the echo of what Kaminka said, just kind of vibrating through this thing, and just hear the gears start to go and starting to mess
No.
up.
Now, can I do my second attack as
Yes.
well? Same thing?
Yes.
$26.
Amazing. All right. This one looking not so good right now. Just cutting right through
That
the
will be
core of
me.
them. It is Lazarus's turn.
I want to yell out to my witch friend. What else are you protecting? What else can we find on our way?
Like who loot or something? Like what do you want?
What? Why are we here? Why are there people here? Why?
We're just here.
Were you
What?
were you not expecting us?
No, we were just chilling in the fog. That's where he put us.
Who's the big one?
Yep, you got it.
What is he doing here?
He just, I haven't had any answer to that question to him. He's just having fun, I think.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just here because he said I was supposed to be here.
Do you not find more purpose in your life?
Nope.
This is what you want.
This feels real good, except for the part where I got shot by an arrow.
This feels good. You just being shot by an arrow.
No, everything except that.
Then why are you still here?
I said everything was good except that.
Well, then go away for a minute. How can we fight Yeah, what are these robot things? Can you help us?
No, well.
I'll give you a kiss if you help us with these robots.
Oh boy, I've never had one of those.
It looks like it's been a minute for you, ma'am.
Oh man, I can't wait. They said it never could be done.
Today's your lucky day.
All right. So you see, like, as soon as I can see things, maybe I can help. But right now, all I hear is people yelling inside and echoing and all that stuff.
Just aim towards the echoes.
Oh, what?
And then I bang on the other iron giant.
What do you mean bang? Like it's just like knock or
I'm gonna take
beat it up?
I'm gonna take my weapon and I'm gonna clang on the leg of this other. I'm right here.
Okay, roll to attack. Okay, sorry. Your pantomime didn't seem very intimidating, and I just you're waiting for something to open up, like little.
What about a dwarf is intimidating, Adrian?
A lot. They can go right for the kneecaps.
That's a 15.
That's not enough.
But it made noise, and she can track. That's what the goal was.
There we go. And then
See?
on her turn, she'll do something.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's my turn.
All right, Iron Giant.
I will also hide.
I want. Let's see. The one that you clanged against gonna swing at you.
Even been being hidden?
Oh, roll. What's your? Let me look then. Oh, I rolled a natural one. That's not good.
No.
Use a different dice. Stop. Just waiting for next
No, I
round to do
keep
it.
using that.
No.
That one the whole time. Then we win D&D.
Yes. I mean, normally my dice do this anyways. I just don't like it when it's technology's RNG fault. Okay, so it didn't hit. It didn't see you. That's such a much better. That's a 17. That's higher than I've rolled on the other dice. Anyway, so I'm not going to use that. That was just to test my luck. Okay. Yeah, the Iron Giant's still going to swing at you. Oh, that's right. Those two are going to hit. That's going to be a 23. Half to
At me?
11.
Why is it
Yes.
gonna be at me?
You're knocking on his leg. Obviously.
You can't see,
Okay.
you
And then
can't see me. Okay. What is it? 23?
Mhm.
Half to 11?
Mm-hmm. And then 21 half to 10. All right. And then the witch is gonna hears the clang and just shoots a bolt with no sight, just sound. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna roll d20. Usually just that's a 2. It's just not the best echolocation work right here. Did I hit?
No! Try again!
Okay, how about I use a bigger one and then next round choose something else. It is now Roy's turn. Roy, you saw Kaminka. I think you're attacking the same one Kaminka was going, and you see it just crawl into the inner workings of this giant. What do you do?
I'm thinking about jumping in too.
Okay.
See, tag team this thing.
Wait, how big are you?
Like 6'5".
Okay, you're gonna need. I mean,
No.
do you need something? You have. I think you have the ability to do something about that size thing, but
Oh man. So it's not that big, huh?
no, it is that.
Oh,
Big.
it's just the eye hole.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Well, then maybe I'll go for his mouth and then see if I can bust his way in that way. So
I'm gonna launch you next round. Okay. Oh wait,
oh,
I did only attack. I'm gonna let you do your turn. I'm gonna let this other giant attack.
okay.
All
right. So sorry, go.
You're going to if you want to just like open its mouth wide open. I'm gonna need you to roll me a strength check.
Okay.
I feel like at the beginning of this, there was like the mention of maybe body horror, but I don't think this is what you had in mind.
Yeah. It, people just climbing into this giant, tearing it up from the inside.
Well,
Like-
Kamanka likes to lead from the front and the inside, where it counts.
What's up, Dante?
17.
17. You start to get it open, but it is not enough. This guy's gonna bite at your fingies, and it's gonna hurt a lot. Do you have an AC over 20?
Over 20.
Yes.
No.
Okay, then this is gonna hurt a lot. You take 27 damage for the first chomp, and then you take 20 damage for the second one.
Wow.
Yarp. It is now. Wait, Roy, do you have anything else you could do? Oh wait, one of those was only supposed to have one attack. Alex, I need you to add 10 health points to yourself.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right. Back to the top. Oh yeah, Roy. Anything else before we go back to the top?
I'm gonna go ahead and try and I'm gonna use a healing word on myself after that.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, my fingers, right?
Yep.
All right, trying to use my bonus action real quick. Let's see. Hit points equal to 1d4. No castings. Okay.
Oh.
Maybe a +5 to that.
Ooh, putting a band-aid on those bleeding hands.
Yeah,
All right, back to the,
and yeah, that'll be it.
all right, back
Yeah.
to the top, Scarlet.
Okay, so Scarlet is gonna start off by playing a chord and throwing an inspiration to Stevie, and then she is going to fly straight for Roy, and she is going to do like the fucking WWE tap and give him a cure wounds at 4th level.
Nice.
So that's gonna be 20 points of healing back.
Nice.
All
That's much better.
right. Much better. Much better.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Kamenka.
All right, Kamanka starts, grooving, singing. It's raining me, and right as the tattoos mime the chorus, the lightning shoots out of my belly button into the, the giant I'm inside of.
All right. Go ahead, roll damage.
Sweet.
There's no way this guy
That
can
will
stop.
be a 4.
All right,
And
awesome.
its other eye that's still there cannot see. God. So then I'll start again, continuing my ruckus. Oh wait, you said to roll the d10s. Assuming that's still the case. 27. I'm so good at math.
Awesome. And then one more.
One more is 26.
Amazing. You see this thing's like slowly short circuiting, and you see the arms kind of like slowly trying to go for Roy that's in like on the mouth area. But it's having so much trouble. It's about to knock over. We're going to Lazarus. Wait, did we skip Stevie? Yeah,
I think
we
so.
did.
Yeah.
Apologies, Stevie.
No worries. I am gonna switch to my rapier and shield. How far away am I from this most beleaguered iron giant?
25.
Okay. Then I will run up and try to stab it. This is like a +1 type of it's a vicious rapier.
Gotcha. Nice.
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna use that inspiration. Is that a D8?
Yes, it is a D8.
Cool. That helps tremendously. That makes it a 21 to hit.
Nice. That hits.
Okay. "22 points of damage."
And that's the one that was already almost out, right?
Yeah.
It is down. How do you knock this thing on its ass?
I just with the shield up and sword, I run up and like stab it, and sort of with my momentum, like it kills, and then I roll off and bonus action hide.
Awesome. You hear like what's it called? You see the dust around just starts to like assist in your escape. Let's see. Lazarus. One has fallen down behind you. You got one left. you have a fan trying to help you out once they're unblinded. Actually, they are unblinded at this point, but yeah.
Lazarus is for the people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, I guess, attempt seeing how good everybody else got shoved into the different orifices of the other one. See if I can cut a dwarf size hole into the leg of the one right next to me.
All right. You're cutting into this thing. It's gonna be tough, so you're gonna have to roll a damage threshold.
Probably not, but we'll try our best.
That's what we're doing here.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this little baby short sword, and we're gonna do a whole what is 17 or 15.
That is not gonna cut it.
That's fine.
Yes,
I guess I technically have 2 hands, right? 2 attacks. Can I do a short sword with one hand?
What's your class second?
I'm a rogue.
I'll allow, without the proficiency, the second hand to be used.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll take it.
But you have to roll an 18.
Yeah, we're gonna you know what? We're gonna try.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Look,
I think my
still
dice
tried.
weighted. I got another 12. It's fine. I'm waiting for you, baby girl.
Well, can't wait for my kiss. You offered this.
No, I know. Listen. The consequences of my own actions.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for the slow. Otherwise, you would have gotten crit on. It is now the Iron Giant's turn, and it tries to hit you. It does, because 18 plus 8, 13 is more than 30. You get hit for 24 damage, half the 12.
Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. We're about to have a Mulan moment here.
All right. Oh, real quick, Kaminka. You just you fell like from inside. I need you to roll me an acrobatics check to not slam into it.
Now, question.
Yes.
I have danger sense.
Ooh.
Which it says I have an advantage on dexterity saves. Would it apply to trying not to get hurt on this, or no?
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, let's see how I can pull it off. That'll be a solid 10. Not a big dismounter.
No, you gotta climb out the eye hole later. But as Stevie Don had taken it out, you took, well, thank goodness for the low rolls, you took 3 damage.
Woo!
We're still on, what's it called? Oh yeah, you already took your damage. Roy, it's your turn.
I'm still hurt pretty bad. I'm gonna hang out with Scarlet and be like, hey, just cover me. I'm gonna try to heal myself some more. So I'm gonna use healing ward again. I'm pretty close to dying here. Because I'm afraid of that Iron Giant again. Anyways, let's see. How much was it? Okay. I heal myself for 11.
All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use guidance as my bonus action to Stevie to for ability checks. Or it's a Yeah, additional roll for ability checks. And then I'm just going to hang out in the background for a little bit.
You manage to find, like, your hand kind of passes through the dust that's settling, and you tap Stevie without even knowing it. Because Stevie is hiding. And usually you don't get 2 spells, but it's a one shot. I don't care. We're having fun here.
Was it not a... Oh, okay, my bad.
It has to be like one normal, and then the second spell can be a cantrip. Is guidance a cantrip? It might be.
Guidance is a cantrip.
Well, there you go. There you have it.
Okay.
Alrighty then. It is back to the top, Scarlet.
Okay, so she is going to once again take off, flying across the battlefield. This time over in Lazarus's direction. Is going to throw a 3rd level healing words her way, which is going to be. That's not. Wow, that was horrible. So 11 points of healing, not great. So sorry. I rolled 2 1s. And then, but I'm also gonna throw you a bardic inspiration. So that's a D8 for whatever you want to use that on. Also for future reference, if I've given you an inspiration, I have magical inspiration, so you can use that on spell damage or healing from your spells as well. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, yes, that's my turn.
Hell yeah. Stevie, you're up.
What was that you gave me, Dante?
Guidance.
Guidance.
Oh, guidance, right.
Add a D4 to ability check.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Awesome. So when you touch my foot in the dust and I can see you kind of like the blood and stuff, I hand you a potion of healing. And then I'm gonna try to do the same thing with my rapier and shield run back into the other one.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead and roll. At the current moment, the AC is 18.
Okay. That is a 22 to hit. So E8. $24.
All right. Shoot. All right, 24 damage. It's getting there. All right. After Stevie, is that it, Stevie?
Bonus action hide.
All right. Kaminka.
All right. So, question: does it take my whole movement to climb out of the giant?
You're able to climb out and get to the next giant. Yes. You won't be able
Okay.
to climb up this round though.
That's fine. I will start though once I'm popping out of the other giant and do a little whoop and shoot my lightning from my belly button at the giant again.
All right, I have to roll a wisdom save. That's only a 14. It's a 16.
No, you're good. 13 is what it had to be.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not that high with my stuff, but I like it anyway. So I will then, with slightly disappointed flair, run over to it and try to give it the old trusty at the leg again.
All right.
So a 19
Hits. Yeah, it's slowed.
All right. And so will it only be if I use the psychic damage still to damage it, since I'm on the outside again?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I will spend 1 to do that then. And I will add my Correct me if I'm wrong, but the bardic inspiration, each character can have one, but you can like I still have mine, or what does it like when you gave it to someone else? I lose mine. Cool. Then I will use it. Thank you. So I will use that, and that'll be 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's psychic damage.
Alrighty then. Where's the... There you are. Okay.
I can only do that once per turn, though, so I will not use my second attack.
Will do. Awesome. Anything else, Kamenka?
Nope, that's going to be me. Just some screaming, generally.
Lazarus.
I can't do shit. Just die. I picked the wrong name. Fuck. Rick, I don't need you to look at me like that, okay? Thank you. It's like I fucking knew. I'm gonna try to stab this motherfucker again. Or at least make some noise for my new girlfriend. I got that one didn't even land on anything. It landed on the side.
But as you mentioned the girlfriend, you turn around and she's not there. And you look up and she's like trying to climb it real quick.
Bitch. It's fine. I got an entire 9.
No.
But
roll
why
again?
not yet?
Porque no los dos? Because
Let me switch.
yeah.
I got it. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I need to quit throwing it right there. It keeps landing in the ditch. Didn't even make it in the tray. That's an 18 plus 2 for 20.
That makes it. Cut him.
I don't know. Let me go pull it out. Hold on. Okay. What is that? That's a 1d4, Alex. What'd you do? That's a 3 plus 1 for a 4. Thank you.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna hide. Let me hide. They don't need me.
All right. Let's see.
I'm holding this team up now.
Do you see the witch has like something in their hand and just goes and just like puts something, and then you just see the whole iron giant just stops. I did it.
Is it not gonna attack us anymore?
I want that kiss.
I guess fair is fair. I go and like grandma kiss this witch.
What? Okay. I don't.
Lips tightly closed. Tiny baby pucker, like.
I don't think we had a grandma that kissed us, right, Dante? Your grandma was never around. Okay, cool. I just thought. So I was confused. Thanks. That's trauma.
We don't need. This is not. We don't have time for the unpacking. We don't have time.
I think that's developed me in the way I am. No. All right. Yes. Yeah, they're down. Like, okay, cool. Wow, I gotta go tell the big one.
Wait, tell me about this big one.
Oh. Well, you just gotta put your stuff all the way around here and we just hang out.
Why we just hang out?
Yeah, we just chill. We just talk. And then people come and then we fight them.
Why?
Whoa. Why? That's a good question.
There's more to life than just like sitting here waiting to fight people. So, what's your why?
You're telling me you never thought about why you're here?
No.
Why you're fighting people?
No.
Putting yourself in danger?
Yes. No, I don't know.
I throw my hood back and sort of walk in out of the mist. I say like, "What is your name?"
They just call me the witch.
You know,
I would yell to her while kind of coming down from my rage. Yeah, but which is just like your profession. What's your passion? And I put my longsword away, pull out my miniature gong, and hit the gong as my little post-combat ritual.
You see this the witch kind of like walks, and then like on one of the iron trident is down, just sits near the ankle, just like, huh, never thought about this. I want someone to roll me investigation real quick.
I have a +7 to investigation.
Oh well, then you should do it.
Yeah.
You should roll high.
Should is a funny word. 18.
You just look around and you check the thing, like it's this, what's it called? You look around and you see that these mechanical wires that had been just kind of taken apart from Kamenka just destroying the thing that she's sitting on, are kind of like, it doesn't look like it's really connected to anything. It just looks like it's supposed to be there. And you see the switch, and somebody else roll and maybe get over a 20. I want to see this. No,
I'm
Dante.
not getting over 20. I'm not getting over 20, so somebody else do it.
Sorry, my 11 wasn't good enough.
Who's halfway there?
I got a 22.
Okay. There's two things you see, Kamenka. As the witch has been sitting on this iron's foot, you see like a marking or like a branding on the shoe that she's wearing.
Does it say Andy?
It says TB1.
I would go over to the witch and, make note of, like, I too am a purveyor of fine footwear. Where'd you get that number?
Oh, well, actually, we all, and she kind of shows it off, we all kind of get one of these.
You're branded the big one?
The big one gives us all one. All our clothing.
So if it's labeled with that, is it still your clothing, or is it just the big one's clothing that you're borrowing? It seems like this big one's really taking advantage of you and your lack of guidance in your own life. I don't think that's pretty cool.
Probably. Whoa. There's a lot of introspective. You see, like, the gears are, like, turning so fast that it's burning out this person's mind at this point. Like, all these introspective questions, these ideas of philosophy, it's just not... It's not going anywhere. It's like running. It's a hamster wheel. Okay, it's going really fast, but it doesn't know where to go, other than forward.
Being said, they are pretty sweet. If I wanted, some sweet branded shoes, where should I go? Where's this big one in the this branded shoe barn of sorts?
Oh, the tower. We get it from the tower.
Sweet. You want to walk over there with us? I mean, there's really no one to fight here. We can kind of,
Yeah, we can
just
fight other
chat
people.
and chill, and yeah, we can do that. We actually got a crew going. You're welcome to join. I'm the captain, as you could probably
And I'm
tell
the
by
witch.
the whole.
Wait, you don't have a name if you're the captain.
I know. I don't need a name. Being a captain is my passion. That's what I'm getting at. You have to choose it yourself.
My passion's being...
But we could talk more on the road if you want to just lead us to the big one.
So the witch kind of shows you the way out of the mist and towards the tower. And at the base of it, you see that there's like a door with no key or lock or anything, no symbols on it. Oh yeah, it's one-shot puzzle time.
Alexis closing her laptop. She's out. As we're approaching that, can I ask the witch, have you killed many others like us?
Yeah. The big one tells us to do it. We gotta do it.
How many have you killed?
Can't rightfully say. Time is kind of funny here. We actually don't get nights. So
Like you don't get nights off?
oh yeah, well if you never get the night off, there's no night that you don't get them off. It would be pretty cool though. I mean, I wish I got days off, but I'm always here.
Mm.
The big
Big one sounds like they suck.
Oh, don't say that. I don't want to let them hear you that.
I mean, they sound super cool.
Yeah. You're super cool. Looks up.
So
So,
would you say
you know-
maybe like over 100 people you've killed, or
Like a cruise worth?
yeah,
They usually
maybe
come.
less?
They usually come in fives. So like 100 fives, maybe.
That's at least
Not
a
me
handful.
though. Not personally, like the collective.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh, can I make a perception check just to see, like, is anybody watching us? Is there people sneaking up on us or this kind of thing?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll perception.
Not so hot. That is 13.
13. No one is what's it called? No one's kind of there, but even now that you've gotten out of the fog and have come to the tower, ever since you've stepped out of the fog, there's a tiny sense of like a tingling on the back of your neck that someone's watching, and it's always been present. Even if like throughout like your travel here to from the fog to the tower, and you looked around, you cannot see anything. Yeah.
So, I know you're struggling to think about like your passion, right? I mean, clearly you've enjoyed this killing for the big one, which is sort of like problem solving. No, so I found it super helpful when I'm trying, to find my passion of being captain. You want to like try a bunch of stuff out. So if I were you, I would try some like problem solving or like maybe try to see if you can open this door. Maybe you're super into that, and I would love to try to persuade the Switch to go attempt this door.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. And you see the Switch kind of like kick the door a little, and then it opens up, and then she turns around. I did it, and then it goes.
Wait, did
I
she kick the door in and then another door came from above?
Well, it's like
Or it closed?
it is like what's it called? It shuttered up like a stone door just went up, and then it just went back down as soon as she got onto the other side.
Oh, she's in there.
She's in there. Yeah.
And we hear her through there.
I forgot to ask for my kiss. Oh wait, another one. I want another one. I should have asked for it before I did this. Damn, dang it.
Open the door, and it might be yours.
And I will kiss you. I'm like,
you hear
The lizard man can do it. Two different races one day.
you hear
And the
this,
crew grows up so fast.
you hear the witch like kick the door a bit, and then after you said that, just goes and starts kicking you. It's not working. As you hear the knocking, oh I want everyone to roll me a perception check again.
I got a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
A
The
4.
only time.
Nice.
Got an 8.
What was that, Rick?
19.
19. Okay.
At 20.
All right. Y'all, Scarlet and Kamenka, you turn around. Everything's the same. There's nothing different. Maybe a couple of trees moved. 19 and above. That wasn't there before. You see that the trees have moved. There is nothing there, and you see a dinosaur and a dragon, as well as a guy that looks like he's just one guy that is just looking at y'all.
This is like behind us, where the trees were around the.
Yeah, so the trees that were kind of like around this tower
Mhm.
have cleared out. It's just plain, and now you see away from the tower a dinosaur standing next to a dragon, standing next to just a guy.
I like hiss in alarm and like knock an arrow and start to sort of like. So I spun around and faced these people.
Okay. You just see the dragon just start flapping its wings, and then what else? The guy's just standing there. You see like this blank and vacant eyes, just kind of like standing perfectly still. And you're just like, this is just very peculiar. Anyone that got above a 20, you notice a couple things. You notice that underneath the wing, you see a TB1. And then on the guy's shoe, he also has a TB1. Wow, that's weird.
That's a real guy's guy over there.
We've got more branded people behind us.
Do we try to press forward, or do we deal with that?
Are we?
They're
Are
all
they pursuing us?
They just look like they're like the
standing there to staring at.
Yes, it's just staring.
I would start waving at him.
Piss off!
I'm just gonna stare back.
I also I let my arrow not.
And they just kind of stand there and they just like they don't respond. It's like, what's going on over there?
I don't think these guys are a problem.
They're weird, but I don't mind it. I'd probably go to try to kick that door.
All right. You kick the door, and I want you to roll a wisdom save.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Be a shame if that was my dump stat. How's about a non-natural 20?
Well, that is pretty good. You feel like this branding kind of on your foot, and then it just kind of like repels off, as something was trying to like take you. But the door opens, and you see the witch just run out, and then it's like, okay, who said it? I forgot who said it.
I turned and I say, "Stop that guy over there!" And point at the guy who's just standing there.
They run over there. The witch runs.
I will scuttle in
All
before
right.
the door closes. Yeah.
I run in behind him as well.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, you okay? I was waiting for Lazarus to like, I want to see what happens.
No, I'm good.
Don't get caught behind the door again.
Don't get. Nope.
All right. You start climbing this tower, and you hear it again. Captain, get to a higher ground. I can't need you back at the ship. It's dangerous. And then it just cuts out.
So this sound, are we hearing it from a certain direction, or is it just
No.
like
It's just-
in our ear? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
You
sorry.
always fall into danger without the captain. Kids, am I right?
I guess we need to go to higher ground. Do we see higher ground?
Well, you're climbing up a tower.
Well, then
Yeah.
let's
What
go
do-
up the higher tower.
Is it just a staircase? We're going straight up, or
Yeah,
There's
it's,
an elevator.
there's another? The magic elevator. All right, let's get in.
roll me a wisdom save, Alex.
I'm
This
definitely
night-
looking around.
Oh, that's coming in hot with a 7.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Nothing happens. Don't worry about it.
God.
All right. You climb up. And you get to a room where, like, the doors, there's, what's it called? You can see outside the tower. There's just columns all alongside this circular room. So you can see the witch and the guy are just like, are just kissing. And the dragon and the dinosaur are fighting.
It's just nice that they all found their passion.
Yeah.
Experimenting really did the trick, huh?
And you hear a voice that's not the one that's been messaging you this whole time. It's been like, "What are y'all doing here? Stay out of my room."
Bro, if you don't want people in your room, shut your door.
You hear the response is just like, "It was supposed to be locked, unless you're in my toys."
I mean, it wasn't locked, so not locked.
While they're talking, I want to, stealth up and sort of like start kind of sneaking around, like looking for
Where it's like coming
an
from?
opportunity to kill someone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or just
Or
whatever.
hide. Okay, cool. I see. Go ahead, roll me stealth and an investigation. As Lazarus is talking, you hear that the voice is just like, "No one escapes here. Everyone becomes mine. Mine."
I'm sorry,
What-
but the captain is no one's. But I appreciate it.
Stealth 29, investigation 18.
You see that the only way to go up in the level is there's this small key at one of the pillars, or keyhole at one of the pillars, and it doesn't show you what it's attached to other than just the pillar. You don't know what it does, but it's the only thing you found with your investigation check. What do you wish to do?
So, did we take an elevator up to a
Stairs.
chamber?
Stairs
We
up.
took stairs up, and
Mhm.
and we're in a chamber now, and there doesn't seem to be another way up except for this one pillar or column with a
Yeah.
keyhole in it.
Hopefully it's like a switch, or maybe it opens up
Mhm.
something, but it's really hard to tell at this point.
Okay. I guess I'll try to pick it.
All right. As Stevie picks the lock, you hear that the voice goes, "Why don't you stay? Why don't you go back down and play? Why are you here?"
It was a 9.
No, nothing.
And we're just here. We're trying to find our way out of here. So you're not gonna have at us. Leave us alone. We'll be out of your way as soon as we can.
No, No! It's playtime!
How old are you?
How old are you?
No. I asked the question first.
La, 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 la.
I didn't talk to you like
Obviously, we're
that,
dealing
so
with
right
some-
now I need you to not direct that energy at me. I was asking you very nicely, and what I want in this relationship, in this conversation, is that you respect my boundaries.
No.
So I understand. Let's try that again. How old are you?
No.
Oh, sounds like I'm talking to a baby. Oh, are you a
You're
baby?
I want you to roll a wisdom save.
18?
18. It saves. You feel yourself kind of shrink for a second and then just pops back into place.
Excuse me? Did you just try to shrink me?
That's kind of weird, guy.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
I know, but you're not answering any questions. So what else am I supposed to call you?
Call me the big one.
How big?
The
Lowercase, uppercase.
all uppercase.
Is one
All caps.
numerical or spelled out?
Roman numeral.
Is that your last name or is this all just your first name?
It's all the first.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Did
you'll
you
yeah.
pick that yourself?
Big I then.
Yeah, you might want to consider rebranding.
Why? I don't get it.
Your name just says the Big I, which doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, I didn't think about that. No. I want someone to roll me an intelligence check.
I got an
19.
18.
All right. Lazarus 18 and what was Stevie's?
19.
19. All right. You feel like this is a kid, but they are very powerful. They have somehow gotten these quote unquote toys and have been trapping people to just have quote unquote fun. You are stuck in
Not
a
my kind of
realm controlled by like a child god. There's only a couple ways out that you're going to try to figure out. One can presume that from what you can tell, it doesn't like being in the tower. That is definitely a way out. And from what you've experienced so far, you can't tell anything else. But that's what you got from your intelligence checks.
I will throw back my cloak and like step out from hiding by that column and just sort of get my friend's attention and silently point at the keyhole in the column, and then kind of cloak and like try to hide again.
So it's not a door, right? It just okay. So
It's a toy box.
just looking around for a key then. What do we see around us? Like
It's
any more doors? Or
It
it's
looks
just
like it just goes. The only other thing that would go out would go back downstairs.
okay.
But this place runs on a certain power, a power that was almost used by Alex earlier. Here's the puzzle.
What'd you do, Alex? Jog our memory.
This is where the ADHD is a hindrance, not a help.
Walk backwards. Where were you last? Did you find your keys? When did you last have your keys?
It's on a ship.
the only thing I've successfully done is charmed anybody, but
All
what did I
right.
fail at doing?
I asked you
Maybe
to
the
roll.
witch has.
Go ahead.
I said maybe the witch has the key. Should we? Should someone go ask her? Go get her.
Can we look out the window? Is she
Yeah.
still making out with a?
Yeah. Well, they're like they're just like kind of the way the guy was standing was like kind of still. That's what the witch is doing, is just kind of being still as well.
Okay. Okay.
So, big guy, what kind of games you like?
Fighting, kissing.
Oh, nice. What about like I don't know, like do like some fighting games? Cool. We did a little fighting game. Do like I don't know, like key games.
Hide and
Would
seek.
also be
Spin the
yeah.
bottle.
Hide and seek would be cool.
Okay. Everyone that doesn't want to be poofed away to go hide, roll a wisdom save.
Okay.
Do I want to play hide and seek?
Nah, that's the question.
I rolled a 12.
Not enough. You poof.
17.
Not enough. You poof.
I got a 17.
That's the same as the other one. Poof.
I'm not rolling because I didn't think I was gonna get poofed, so I'm gone.
You poof. And for Stevie.
I'm just hiding already.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Ah.
All right. Okay, so Lazarus is in the fog. Scarlet is at the beach. Kamenka is with the dinosaur, dragon, person, witch area, where they just like are standing perfectly still. And Roy, you're thrown into the forest. And all you hear is 1, 2, and it goes all the way up. Everyone roll stealth checks or convince me of something else. Yes.
I can convince you of something else. I would like to use disguise self on myself. With the key being as a 1'11" kobold, if I make myself 1 foot shorter, and use my morphing tattoos to kind of look a little like camouflage, I kind of would just like hide like by a rock or under a leaf or something.
All right. I like it. I like it a lot. Anybody else?
Am I still in the tower?
Yes, you're still in the
hidden?
tower.
I want to pretend to be still like the witch and the dragon. So
All right.
pretend like I am.
Right now, you're
As one
next
would
to
say.
the fallen giant, the iron giant.
Cool. So what I'm trying to request is a performance check
Right.
versus a.
Okay. Yes, I like it.
So I get attacked by a mosquito. 17.
17. Okay. You are. I mean, actually, as long as I don't roll over it, we'll be fine. Okay. Roy and Scarlet. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm just trying to hide behind these trees because I'm not too sure what I'm hiding from
Okay. Roll me
or where they are.
stealth then.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Scarlet.
I rolled a 7.
Oh boy. All right. You hear a countdown. And let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Roll in. All right. Roy and Scarlet, all you hear is found you, and you just disappear.
Christ.
I'll tell you where to go in a bit. He's gonna look again. And then finds Alex's character with a natural 20.
My brother in Christ.
Not so good, and then disappears. You disappear.
By the way,
Yes.
I rolled a 19, and I would like to try to pick the lock again, which I
Okay.
think makes difficulty harder, right?
Uh,
Or something.
something. Nah, just go ahead and roll. We're here to play,
Yeah.
not to look at all the
While this
rolls.
is going on. 22 this time.
All right. You click the lock. You see like from this kind of stone ceiling, a slit kind of appears and a ladder drops down. And opens up just a bit.
I would like to stealthily climb up the ladder.
All right. Go ahead. Roll stealth one more time. As you approach the top of the ladder.
26.
Nice. You see at the very top, you see 3 of your teammates just kind of suspended in air. Along with like 5 other individuals that you'd have no idea who they are.
Also suspended in air.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. And you hear, like, as you kind of look through, like there's a small little window. You see like this, what you couldn't see before, since you're so, you were mainly focused about the small things like the key, trying to get out of here, and people-sized things. But you see like this large dome of light that would pretty much cover like your whole area that you usually were walking around. And maybe the Big Eye is not a bad name because this person sees everything.
Panopticon.
Yeah. But because you're up here, you hear, Captain, you need to get to the top. We can get you out of there if you can get to the top. But down below, Kamenka, you hear the static version of that.
I know a trick when I hear it. I am not budging from my hiding spot.
Can my I guess are the people that are all there in this floating suspended in the air, are they like conscious and like aware, or are they like out of it, or
their eyes are closed and they just look like they're just kind of what's called, like staring, like their face is like tilted upwards and they're just kind of like hands spread out and they're just kind of floating up and down and undulating kind of thing. They don't seem aware of their surroundings. They just seem like they're just there. You can notice that they're not dead because they have some sort of like, they're not stiff. Their arms are moving at a good rate. You've seen rigor mortis in the past, so you know that. But yeah, that's what you
I
can
think
tell.
I would just try to remain hidden and sort of cautiously like sneak around, looking for this person, or another layer that needs to be penetrated, kind of.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
16.
All right. With a 16, you notice a pattern on the floor that has been set by what looks like to be a novice. But you feel like the person that is looking around couldn't do this. How could they put something so tiny into the spot unless they had like a microscope, or if they had other of the people that they've been picking up create these things?
Wait, say this again. So there's a pattern on the floor.
It's like arcane runes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it looks like it was set by a novice or hastily or something.
It's what's causing this thing to be powered. It's like one of the toys, quote unquote, the characters was made to do this, but because they didn't have their full capable mind, they couldn't fully do it. So
so these runes on the floor, it does seem like this is like some sort of active magic or something.
yes, definitely.
Okay.
It could be connected to the what's causing these individuals to stay in stasis.
And there's no other people or that I noticed or anything up there.
No,
besides the floating.
But you do notice like these other 5 that you don't know from memory or whatnot are like, what's it called? They have like books and wands. One of them does. Another just has like a large sword. A whole other like adventuring party essentially.
I mean, I will definitely try to scrub out the markings with my foot just to see if that would work.
All right. You scrub out one of the markings, but then it powers down one of them for a second, and it's Scarlet's, and Scarlet wakes up and just falls to the floor.
Sorry.
Ow.
There's some magic writing here. I don't understand this.
And I sort of like back away and suggesting that you come look at it.
Unfortunately, not much of a magic reader, but more of a magic doer than a magic thinker. I mean, I can try and throw a dispel magic at it,
All right.
depending on how magic it is. What do you think, Stevie? Do you think this is worth trying to dispel, or does this just seem like instructions that we can't read?
I point to like a blank spot where you can see like it's smudged, and I say,
I rubbed my claw on that letter, and then you were released.
Oh. Well then, cheers, and I'm just going to cast, dispel magic on the whole.
All right, awesome. Roll me a d20 plus your spell modifier.
Sick. Okay, so that's a d20 plus 8. So... Ooh. So an 8 plus 8, so 16.
This is exactly what you needed.
Heck yeah.
Your friends have come down. I'm gonna jump real quick. What is Kameka doing?
Can I make a perception check to kind of take a little peek? I'm basically trying to like sense like is something even trying to find me? Like is there something whizzing through this area? I'm kind of trying to do the little peek of the like, is the game over? Or am I still in the game? Kind of indecision.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Yeah.
Sure. Um, 13.
All right. From what you can tell right now, the that sense when someone's always looking for you is not present at this moment. But you did kind of out of the corner of your eye see it move to. You can't really tell from the position you were at, but like it might have been to the coast or to the fog, one of the two. If it's to the coast, it's pretty far away, but if it's the fog, it's a little bit closer.
Okay.
Yeah, proximity wise.
Would I know from where I'm at? Like, can I see the tower, or am I familiar enough with where I'm at that I'm like, oh, I think the tower's in this direction?
The tower is like 90 feet away from you.
Oh, cool. Then I would try to go stealthing back towards the tower.
All right, I want you to roll me. I mean, you're camouflaged in and smaller. I want you to roll me 2 stealth checks. Just get above an 11 both times.
Sweet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 6, 7, 8, 9.
You make it halfway there. As you're stealthing to the next portion, you try to kick, like, the door's closed, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. And you try to kick it, but it doesn't open, and you just hear this like it seems like the air kind of started moving around you as you feel like, oh, it's coming back.
Yeah.
And it sees you and it pops. It's like, gotcha, and it pops you up, and you just slam right up back in the tower where everyone else was at.
Nice. I count that as a win because I let you find me at the end. I was bored.
You see that the dragon is and the dinosaur and the witch and the person start going into the tower and are starting to like come up to collect the prize. So you are now kind of on a time limit.
Cool.
You see these other 5 figures. They're just kind of like they've been here a while in stasis, so they're kind of getting used to like walking again, and they're just like, whoa, fuck, what was that? What's going on?
The big eye man and people and beasts are coming, so you should run down out of this tower, right out that door.
Okay, just go downstairs.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You just gotta run because something's coming.
Don't worry, you have hibernation sickness.
You just 5 people just run down. You guys, the only way to get to the top of this tower is to climb on the outside over, or 2 of you have flying boots, so you just need to make sure that the eye isn't seeing you when you do this. So,
well,
you have a distraction coming up. It's either going to get past the dragon, dinosaur, witch in person, or it's going to be destroyed by it. I'm going to roll, and I'll let you. I'll just sound out what I think would happen with this roll. Otherwise, the only other way would be to figure out another distraction, just in case this doesn't go well.
Can we also be, or I would definitely be still looking around trying to find the big eye.
You see the big eye is kind of like, is like I said, it's a child god. There's no like person here. You're just so you keep looking around for this individual, but there's nothing here.
Is the like little like hole window thing big enough to slip out of?
For this floor, yes.
Cool. I would stand on the ledge and say, I'm flying up there, and put out my hand and say, who's with me? I got you.
Let's go.
Rolly grabs your head.
I grab your hand, and I would start trying to fly up.
All right. You hear clanging and fighting and people screaming downstairs. You hear a roar and a giant thud. You hear where's my kiss? And you just see that everything's is going down. There's one person that just kind of leaves, kind of out the other end, shooting magic into the building. They rolled high enough. The eye does not see you as you take Roy up to the very top. How else are the three gonna get to the top?
I'm gonna try to climb. I'm gonna try to scale it. Like climb up the window and sort of.
All right. Either acrobatics or athletics, whatever's strongest.
Oh, that's a 14.
You get
Acrobatics.
to the edge, and you kind of slip. You're hanging off by one claw. Is anyone gonna do anything?
I mean, if I can drop Roy off, I would definitely be down to go fly back down and see if I can ferry somebody else.
All right.
No cruise person left behind. I look after my crew. So I would definitely go back down and try to help somebody else up if they'd like.
All right.
Help, please.
I would definitely grab you by your one claw and say, "I got you, buddy."
All right, and then last two. Y'all three are on top. What's up?
I have 3 questions.
3 questions.
One.
I got 3 answers.
Okay. Is there any fire?
No.
Could I make fire?
Yes, you can make fire.
2. Are there maybe some sort of like pillow blanket situation?
No, it's just stone cold flooring. But you do
It's
have
just
like
stone cold flooring.
You have knapsacks and stuff that you still have your materials. So potentially it's in there.
3. I want to take all of my like auxiliary clothing, so not like a base layer. I want to put it together to make it look like a body.
Okay, I see what you're doing now.
I want to, because it's just me and Scarlet. I'm gonna take the beard off. I'm gonna put it on this mannequin. I'm gonna put my hat on this mannequin. Is there another window?
Yes, it's on the opposite end.
Okay, I'm gonna light this mannequin on fire, and then I'm gonna throw it out of the window to give us a distraction to come out of the other way. So whatever the opposite side is, can I do that?
Yes, you can. You know what? But I do want one roll because this is hilarious. I want to have it, but man, what if it doesn't work? And how does it? Okay.
Okay. First of all,
It's just a pile of clothes that falls out the window and they're on fire.
No, it's a performance role. So, like, obviously, I'm very well versed in this performance that I'm trying to put on.
Yeah, you've had like tech expertise, like you've had to make your own props and things like that for your performance. So I was like,
yeah, it's fine. I've done this before. Okay? So
Roll
then, what do you want me to roll, Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was agreeing.
That is a natural 20.
Finally.
Plus
Nice.
8.
You somehow like rigged up the system to make the arms kind of move a little bit as it flies through the sky. As this burning mannequin fucking goes out the other end, and you and Scarlet, correct? Get up to the.
If Scarlet's fine with it, yes.
Why not?
All right. You make it up to the top, and everyone's there, and you hear again, Captain, get to the high elevation. You're in danger. You need to get out of there.
I am the danger, but thank you. And we're on the top, and I look around to see if there's a rope or some of my crew.
Kamenka?
Yeah,
Is everyone there?
buddy? I mean, there's a handful of us here. Is everyone there?
All right. Just hold on. We're coming, or we're sending you help.
Thank you,
Um,
buddy.
you hear radio silence for a bit, and then it comes back. Okay,
We're
we're ready.
coming.
We're ready. We just need you to send a signal, and then as soon as the signal goes off, you need to jump in.
Okay, you know that gong trick?
More visual. I'm sorry. I need something more visual and shoot straight up in the air.
Got it. I would like to minor illusion. Hey, basically, I want it to look like a gong, but I want it to shoot in the air.
Yes. Okay. So
The gong beacon.
you see a purple portal kind of opening up, kind of at the base of where you're at. I want everyone to roll a dexterity save as the eye is about to kind of look upon you.
With the danger sense, is this dangerous enough that I get my
Yes,
advantage on a dex save?
I got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 9.
9.
No.
25.
25. What was that, Roy?
7.
7. And Stevie Don.
We got 14.
14. Okay. You have one chance to convince me on something to do to stop you guys from, or some sort of plan. You have 30 seconds each. I'm going to go around and you're going to say, this is how I stopped from getting disappeared once again and being trapped here. I'm going to start with, actually I'm going to roll. I have a bias because I want to mess with my little brother. So Dante, you were the first one on my mind. I rolled a 5. It's going to go to Rick then.
So just to be clear, set the scene here. We're on top of the roof of this tower.
Mm-hmm.
There's a glowing light up there, and we can see sort of like a dome that goes to the extent of the reaches of this like island with the fog and everything. And then a purple portal has opened up after Kamenka sent up that beacon.
Correct. Yes.
And we're starting to sense like that we're going to be sucked back in, like poofed back out.
Yeah, like you feel that feeling on the back of your neck, like something is about to bad happen. Like Will Byron when he felt the mind flare. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna use I also have a masquerade tattoo, and I'm gonna use that to turn into the witch and visually and say I just need my kiss and like make a dash for the portal.
All right. Come on. Okay, Scarlet.
Oh man. Okay. So, boy. Am I like I'm on something solid, correct? Like I'm not like.
Yeah, you're on something solid. The
Okay,
the base, the roof of this tower.
Okay. I'm burning my last 3rd level spell slot. Scarlet is gonna cast Feign Death on herself. So she she appears dead to all outward inspection and to any spells used to determine my status.
All right. Amazing.
I'm just gonna play dead. I'm gonna play possum.
And Roy.
I'm gonna use fog cloud to obscure my location or our location, and then try to like make a dash for the portal as well.
Damn it! That's like, yeah. That's the thing that was gonna work. Yeah, that works. You'll all jump into the portal, far away from this island, and you teleport to like this hard material, and it's ice cold, and you look around, and there's fluorescent lights, and you look at your stuff, your items, and they are not the same that they used to be. Which you would this thing had definitely messed with your minds and had taken you out from where your ship. It's not a pirate ship it's a spaceship. And yeah, that's where we'll end it.
Wow.
Did
Nice.
Scarlet just lay on the floor and get left
You
behind?
probably
Yeah.
picked up Scarlet. You probably picked up
Oh, we
Scarlet.
we picked you up. And
I wake up an hour later when the spell wakes off, and I'm like, guys? Hello?
That was cool.
Yeah. And all those things, the TB1, when you said, oh, like Andy, Alex, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly it, but I'm not going to say it.
There was a few times where I felt like Star Trek Next Generation vibes or something
Yeah.
a little bit, you know, like it's cool.
I'm glad, like, I didn't want to reveal it all at once, but I tried to make sure that it was, like, still kind of there throughout somehow.
Yeah.
But it was tough because I'm like, am I giving too much? Am I giving too little? And I don't know. I'm still, still trying to work the kinks out. But yeah,
It's tricky to run a world where like the rules are kind of like anything you want in a certain way, but you still have to make it feel fair and like a game and all that. You know, like that's a very fine line to walk. So props to you.
Thank you. The world that you're in was on imagination. If Alex had passed the wisdom save, there would have been an elevator.
Sick.
So
that would have been fun to get
mess
to
with,
that
yeah.
meta level at the end.
But yeah, no.
Cool.
But yeah, thank you so much for y'all playing.
Yeah.
Let's go around one more time for those who've caught the end of the stream. We'll start with Shane.
Hi again. I'm Shane. You can catch my miniatures and stuff at the Blind Man, but with a 7 on Instagram.
They're really cool. They're amazing. Scarlet. Sorry. Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin McCulloch. I played Scarlet Birdsong. I'm not going to plug myself because I'm going to plug the amazingly talented people who set up this whole fundraising drive and the Florida Access Network. Get those last couple of donations in, you guys. It's a seriously really important cause, and this is a great thing that these nerds are doing. So, yeah.
All right, Rick.
You're here. Howdy, I'm Rick Perry. I was playing Stevie Don, the assassin lizard folk. I work on Dimension 20. And thank you all so much for inviting me to come play D&D with you for such an incredible cause. And great, awesome that y'all are doing this.
Yeah, no, really appreciate everyone for coming in. Dante?
yeah. Once again, yeah. Of course, like thank you for putting this on, Adrian. I don't remember exactly how I inspired this, but it was cool to hear you want to throw this on in support of Florida Access Network and kind of like piggybacking off of what our Orlando DSA was working on as well. So I can go report back to my chapter and be like, hey, guess what? Guess what these people did? If you didn't watch the stream, you missed out. But yeah, once again, my name's Dante. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just tired of not doing shit. Alex.
Well, I'm Alex, and I'm the other half of Adrian's Dungeons and Degrees. I play with Robin. It's a lot of fun, and I will just reiterate that when you feel like you're stuck and there's nothing that you can do to help make the world a better place, you can literally look around you can look around to the people around you, because Adrian came to me and said my brother's doing this stuff. And so honestly, Dante, this is all your fault. Like, this whole thing is your fault. So thank you. But you can literally change the world even if you're just playing tabletop RPGs, because that's So at least right now, there's still time. You could get this up to $2,000 and we can get Adrian to shave all of the hair off of his body.
Not the
Because I'm
body.
sure if we could,
The head.
whole body. Whole
If
body.
we can get up to 1,800. That'll be 3 whole abortions that we funded today.
Oof. It's a lot of help for a lot of people. So
So
thank
3
you.
people's lives we changed.
That's not just 3 people though. That's like
That's
Yeah.
true.
this
That's
is
true.
more. So thank you, Adrian. Thank you coming together naturally. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been Adrian. Thank you so much. We'll cut and then we'll come back and sign off.